Hey guys, Vivi-chan here. Hope you guys are doing well. So we're gonna get into One Piece manga chapter 909 called Seppuku. Now, if you guys don't know, Seppuku is a Japanese term for suicide, or a very honorable suicide in which you take a sword and you just like plunge it through your chest. Oh no, actually it's like your lower abdomen area kind of, and you know, suicide, and it's very honorable for samurais, whatnot. So it makes me think of, are we going back to Wano? Are we gonna see something? Because first thought is like Kaido killing himself, but Seppuku is not gonna do that. Anyways, yeah, let's just get back into the chapter. But first we got Tales of the Self-Proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 39, Olympus Arc. 4 p.m. Pirates' first campaign commenced the assault. So I don't know if they're attacking someone or if they're just like, you know, trying to get away from their kingdom last time. Anyways, good luck, Olympus. Let's get into the chapter. Oh my gosh, I still thinking about 908 where we had Im-sama, where we had like they're gonna extinguish the light. Oh my gosh, right? Okay. Anyways, New World. Oh, Master Nekomamushi has amazing sailing skills. Wow, the reverie. Okay, so at first I thought they were on Zou, but no, they're sailing. They're going to find Marcos? Is that what it is? Because I kind of forget. Because I think some of them going to Wano, some of them staying behind, some of them looking for Marcos. Yeah. As expected of the man who was on the Pirate King's ship. So, how much longer do we have to wait here at these ruins? Until he comes back with Marcos the Phoenix. Alright. We got told to wait here because Yugara faces are too scary. Would our faces really scare Marcos though? He's a phoenix. He ain't gonna be scared. He's in the New World. There's a village here, remember? Don't move from this spot. Okay, so I guess Nekomamushi himself went to look for Marcos. I'm not sure who specifically went, but the scary ones stay behind, and they're the Guardians, Mink tribe. Okay, and then there's a little flashback trivia panel. Marcos the Phoenix trivia. Marcos is a former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, a crew which lost their captain at the Summit War 2 years ago. He was known as Whitebeard's right-hand man. After the death of Whitebeard, who was called Pops by his crew, Marcos challenged the enemy pirate Blackbeard and was defeated by him. Currently, the remaining crew is scattered and the whereabouts are unknown. Alright. I heard that behind a waterfall over there, there's a cave that leads to a peaceful village. A group of warriors like us can't enter a place like that. I see, but the master's face is definitely scarier than ours. If you make him angry, that is. He can be pretty cute if you like give him some like lasagna or something. But anyways, so I guess Nekomamushi went behind a waterfall to this peaceful country. Maybe Marcos came to get some peace, to just like, you know, find himself. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep going. So his smile is cute though. You're right, heart. And then it's like go 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 sound. And then he's out. He sees the village. Oh, is Marcos already there? Because I see like a human hand and there's like fire on it. Whoosh. Or I'm not like, we know Phoenix can heal, so that's my thoughts. And healing Nekomamushi's leg. Okay, so he's there. Is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? Alright, now I finished treating him. He should be fine now, but tell him not to do anything reckless for a while. My flame of rebirth's effect on others has its limits. He's been fixed up and his wounds will heal faster now. He should be able to jump around again tomorrow. Former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, 1st Division Commander, Dr. Marco. You know, this reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist, you know, Marco's... Yeah, and they have the same name, Marco. Anyways, the little girl... No, he wasn't healing Nekomamushi. He was healing like some kind of, not a lion, but what are they called? The half lion, half bull looking creature. And the girl's like so happy, like, wow, you healed him. And wow, this is Marco's magic. I'm happy for you, Tama, the most common name for household cats in Japan. Garururu. You heard me say tomorrow, right? Don't jump around. And don't jump around right now. And she's like, thank you, Marco. And bye. And all the citizens there are just like, Marco, my back hurts again. Marco-chan, my knee is acting up again. Marco, my younger brother got bullied again. Nekomamushi's like watching in the background, like smoking his like smoke pipe. You know, it'd be really hard to get him to like get away from this village because he's like making connections with the villagers. He found his place. Yeah. Oh wait. No, he's talking with Nekomamushi. He's sitting on a log and he's telling him, Pops created this place. Old man Whitebeard did. What do you mean? You know, great old Whitebeard, he like created so many countries and he's like, this place is under my protection. You know how Whitebeard, I can see it already. And he's like, because the people here are poor, they cannot afford to pay the heavenly tribute and therefore are unable to ally themselves with the world government. Most of the unallied countries in this world are unallied for that reason. Like money plays a big part. Those places usually end up becoming lawless islands where pirates and human traffickers roam freely. As a result, those countries crumble and it causes a rise in the population of unfortunate orphans. Pops was one of those orphans. Oh, so this is Whitebeard's homeland, right? The shirt reads power. Even though he left for the seas to become a pirate at a very young age. That would explain, like, since, you know, Whitebeard's background, he wanted a family since he's an orphanage, and then like he didn't really care about becoming the pirate king. I mean, that was like sort of a side goal, but his main goal was, I got to find a family through the Whitebeard pirates. I want you all to call me Pops. Wow. He left seas at a young age. He continued to care about this land while hiding his identity. He spent his life continuously funneling dirty money and resources into this village. Wow. Although he had no longer had any family or friends here, this island was his homeland. Wow. Wow, Whitebeard's homeland. Yeah, like the government, man. If you don't have enough money, you think like the government would help everyone. But if you don't have enough money to pay that tribute, they don't really care about you. So this is a place where anyone can freely come. There's no difference between clean money and dirty money in this tainted world. And Marco's like, thank you. I mean, he did it for his homeland, even though no family, no friends left. After the Summit War, we thought that the least we could do was protect what Pops treasure with our lives. But then Blackbeard invaded. That was the beginning of the payback war, that's right. Oh, so that, I think they initially scattered to like protect what was left of Whitebeard's land, and then, you know, would Blackbeard, the one who took Pop's power for himself, Teach, was more than just an enemy. He took everything from us. So, I just wanted to have a go at that ungrateful bastard. I see. So in other words, this place is like the old man's final keepsake, isn't it? That's right. Red Hair even placed his grave nearby. Oh, so like Ace's and Whitebeard's grave nearby. Man, look at Marco's just... But Pops was pretty stingy, wasn't he? He always wanted all the booze and he never treated us to his meals. He used all of his shares of the treasures we found to support this place. We all knew about it though. Yeah. While we're on the topic, there's that warlord Weevil. Oh yeah, who had proclaimed himself to be the true son of Pops. He's been attacking anybody that has any relations to Pop. So, is it true then? I wouldn't know anything about that affair like that, but he looks like he's after Pop's inheritance. Then he'd be coming here, right? So, would we have a fight with him soon? I mean, I'm not, like, we don't really know for sure if Weevil is Whitebeard's son. I mean, he has that huge mustache, but his mom's the one manipulating everything because, you know, she wants the money. And it's like, even if I were to tell him that there's no inheritance, he wouldn't believe me. Both myself and this place will probably be targeted sometime soon. I see, you can't leave then. Weevil's mother's, Bakin, is a former pirate. She was active around 40 years ago, more accurate. She used to be on the same ship as Pops. Well then, you'll have to stay here to protect his keepsake, right? Oh man, that means... Are we gonna come back from Marco's? Is he gonna... Like, he could last minute help us out in Wano, but he mostly has to stay here just in case Weevil. Haha, I didn't expect you to give us so easily. That's right. Nekomamushi also has soft heart. Like, how can he say no? Like, he's not gonna make Marco's come. If you're gonna meet up with the Straw Hat Luffy after this, then please pass on a message from me, Nekomamushi. Alright, sure. Did you say that you guys were heading to Wano? Yeah? Oh, what is it? Oh, wow, oh my god, we're getting introduction to Wano! And then you got the... I forgot what that instrument is called, but you use some kind of, like, pin to, like, play it. And he's like, hehehe, you know. Like, I'm thinking of, like, when Luffy was singing that Sakura-san, Sakura, you know. And there's, like, a snake lady playing it. And then we see Wano, and it looks like the curtains just like open, like it's like a play. It's like, welcome to Wano. Whoa, this looks so cool. Can't even see it. Yeah. And then there's like a palace on this beautiful, is it called a bonsai tree? Like, you know, the tree that has like, it grows in like a curve. Yeah, first I thought it was a long-necked dinosaur. I was like, wait, what? And whoa, look at all these like Japanese styled houses and like mountains in the background. This style of like clouds, I'm thinking of early Dragon Ball, you know, Goku's hometown, like with the mountains and the trees, and the clouds. I mean, they didn't have the little like town houses, but Frankie, oh my gosh, it's been like forever. It's been like over 100 chapters. All right. Hey, newbie, were you the one who worked on this? Yes, boss. Was some part of it unsatisfactory? So someone at the top is talking down to Frankie. So have they already come into Wano? Because, I mean, it just introduced us to Wano with the beautiful landscape, and then now Frankie is helping this dude build a house, and he's like, shh, no way, you idiot, it was a perfect wall. I'll give you praise for that, you big fool. I mean, Wano doesn't seem like a technological, but architecture wise, wow. So I guess Frankie is trying to learn, or more like Frankie is assisting this dude, because Frankie, you know, he can build a ship, and right now the dude's like, you built this perfect wall, and they're just sort of like insulting each other. Of course, thank you very much, you shithead. Nosuke, carpenters. I guess he and like Momonosuke and them, they're like infiltrated. I want to see Zorro. Zorro fits right in. Like, what does he have to and Usopp with the beard. Now, gather around, folks. It's sharp enough to cut white paper. It'll turn 1 piece into 2 piece, and 2 piece into 4 piece. Then 8 pieces, 16 pieces, 32 pieces, 64 pieces. Then Wano Kureyuki, or Twilight Snow, is the embodiment of falling snow. With even the slightest touch, look, it cut me. Gah! But stick around, folks. If you smeared the tiniest bit of toad oil on the cut, look, just like this, all the blood is gone. Ooh, you know, Usopp doing his like tricks. So he's pretending to be a toad oil salesman. At first I thought he was doing like his magic. And then he's like, I bought it, the toad oil. I'll take some as well. You have expert eyes. Now gather around, gather around. Uso hachi. Oh my god, is that Robin? I didn't see the name. I just saw a beautiful girl in like a, you know, what are those girls? The geisha girls, you know? And with the fan, you know, Robin's doing her like, anyways, Robin, oh my gosh, good, that's right. Oh my gosh. Drop your waist more. Your arms are too low. What you desire is impossible right now. You have to do it properly. Huff, huff. You'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room in such a short amount of time with that kind of performance. Wow. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Robin. Oh, Robin. Oh, Robin! In traditional Japan, it's common to add O at the start of female names. Oh, that's why Momonosuke keeps calling Nami, Onami, and Orobin. Oh my gosh, she looks great. Oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Robin, I can't get over the way she looks in like the traditional kimono with the flower. And wow, Robin looks so gorgeous with the hairpins, her hairstyle. I can't get over how she looks. She looks amazing with the fan. Oh my gosh. And listen up, everyone. This is Wano Kingdom. I think they're trying to like fit in the Wano country, and then they're trying to blend in, and then maybe for Robin, she can get called in somehow. Oh my gosh, maybe Zorro is already in. I mean, like, their faces are well known. That's why like they have the beard and they have to change how they look. But Zorro, he puts on a little beard and I don't know, like hide himself. What if Zorro wouldn't shave his head? But like imagine, oh my gosh. No, you can't shave your head. Wano people have the knot, the hair, the man bun, you know? Okay, listen up everyone. This is Wano Kingdom. The Shogun's name is Kurozumi Orochi. Is that Momonosuke's father? Or... because I thought the Shogun was Kaido. He and all the government officials who served under him have without a doubt the backing of Kaido. The government officials of this country are oppressive, but if you lay a single hand on them, Kaido will surely hear about it. Therefore, until we've rallied enough people to our cause, and until our preparations for battle are complete, we cannot allow our identities to be exposed. First, we must simulate with the inhabitants of this country. So please, let's complete this mission quietly. Oh my goodness, secret mission. Yeah, infiltration. I love it. It seems that the magistrate has finally caught the street murderer. The culprit is about to commit seppuku. The culprit is about to commit. Thank goodness, just this month alone, 3 people have been cut down into the street at night. How despicable. My husband was also cut down. Yeah, the culprit is about to commit seppuku. I mean, like, you rather die than get caught, right? Alright, Zorro with the top knot. On top of being the street murder that is causing everyone's terror and disrupting this town's peace, you're also a grave robber? 23 years ago, they disappeared in the midst of a pirate attack. Legendary swordsman Ryuma remains. The legendary sword Shusui. So Zorro Juro is a Ronin. It says that he was talking to a dude, and on top of being the street murder that is causing everyone's terror and disrupting the town's peace, you're also a grave robber. So they're blaming him for stealing and disrupting, because, you know, Gecko Moria, when he took Ryuma's body from the grave, you know, such a dishonorment. So they're blaming Zorro for being a street murderer that's causing terror, disrupting the town's peace, and a grave robber. So they think he took the Ryuma sword, and they're asking him to commit seppuku. Even so, street murderer, you don't seem to be that old. Yeah, Zorro's like 20. Did you take it from the original thief? Oh, so maybe they can honor him instead, because they're like, if you stole it back from the original thief, because Zorro didn't do it. Yeah, this beautiful sharp edge. To think that Shusui is now in my hands. They even said it. You don't seem that old, because 23 years ago, Zorro's only 20, so he couldn't have done it. And, you know, you can already see that this higher up person is pretty corrupted. And he's like, whoa, I got the sword, whatnot. There's no hilt on that knife, Gozaru. Seppuku blades are short. They don't have a hilt. It's not like it's made for battle. It's good enough for you to use. Do you know the proper way to commit seppuku? If you regard yourself as samurai, or you can, where it's like on your back, then you will admit to your crimes and finish yourself off proudly. I will execute you before you begin to suffer. Oh, so like once they like plunge in, you would feel the pain in it, but he can also kill you off then. What if Zorro uses like his hockey and like he's like, I can't stab myself, because Zorro's not dying here, like we know that. So Zorro takes off his robe and then farewell. The higher up dude is like, hoo-hoon, just make sure not to cry out disgracefully. This final act is the most important duty for a samurai. There are witnesses, and there is enough evidence. You will die a graceful, honorable death. Be happy you can die by seppuku. Oh my gosh, Zorro. And he picks up the knife, the small sword. Did Zorro just pull a Mihawk? I mean, that's not his first time, because like the first time Zorro introduction, he used his own sword to like break up the ship. But he just straight up used that tiny ass sword and he just like destroyed the building it was in. Like, the lady is, like, playing the... I need to look up that instrument's name. Lady's playing the instrument. The dude behind him is about to, like, execute him to stop the pain. And while she's playing, Zorro you know, he's about to go onigiri, whatnot. And he's like, you smell like blood. You're the culprit, aren't you? So it's actually this guy who was actually the one that was the street murderer. Who, like, killed... Like, everyone's talking about, oh, yes, like, they're finally gonna catch the street murderer. And it turns out to be this higher-up official lord dude. And Zorro's gonna get that sword back. Because, like, Zorro got the blessing of Ryuma. Because Ryuma's like, you defeat me, you get a cut on me, you get the sword. And then... So it is rightfully Zorro's sword, but I mean, nobody knows that. The first time Kinemo saw Zorro, he's like, what the hell? You took the legendary sword, Shusui. And then the instrument snaps, and you know, you see Zorro just slice him up with the building. Like, Zorro, like, didn't even slice the 2 guys on the side. He just straight up slices the dude with the building. The roof is maybe gonna fall on him, and everyone's like, oh, I can already hear the Zorro fanboys cheering, like, yes, yes, Zorro's back, and like, done! Oh my god, Zorro is so badass and savage. Ugh! He cuts through. And you know, they just said that a blade of the sword is blunt because it's not meant to cut. It's just like to stab yourself through, just enough to stab yourself. The Wano country arc opens up with trouble. I'm sorry, Kinemo. Ba-bam. So essentially, we're supposed to keep quiet and wait until we've gathered enough people, but Zorro has already just... They just said that Kaido will surely hear about it. If you lay a single hand on one of the officials, Kaido is going to hear about it. So Zorro is... Damn it. Zorro, man. Zorro, how... They're supposed to be like sneaky, but Zorro and Luffy, the two people that never follows the directions. You know, if Zorro sees any injustice, he's just gonna act upon it right away. Oh my gosh, Zorro. Zorochi. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back to the beginning of the chapter. So we have the Guardians and Nekomamushi goes to visit this peaceful village behind the waterfall, which apparently turns out to be Whitebeard's homeland, and Marcos is the doctor. I'm not sure if Marcos is already the doctor, because like, you know, his devil fruit, the phoenix, can heal people. So I think he already was a doctor, but he moved to this country where all of the Whitebeard pirates separate to protect Whitebeard's like keepsake and lands. Yeah, so, and Marcos has come to this village. Did they say the village's name? Let me like go back to look. This village was his homeland. And, you know, Nekomamushi is so right. Like, it doesn't matter whether the money is clean or dirty. In the end, the tainted world, like, so many people use it for bad. Like, Whitebeard is actually using the money to help his homeland. So, yeah. And, you know, Marcos is explaining his stand. Like, how can you let that ungrateful bastard Blackbeard go? And the grave is nearby. And, yeah, Marcos just, like, reminiscing, and his eyes just... He's thinking about, even though we got so much treasure, like, the old man always, like, send it to this place to support it, and we knew about it, and we're okay with it, because he knows the intentions. They trust the Whitebeard pops. Yeah, and then Nekomamushi, when he realized what Marcos has to do, you have to protect his keepsake. And even Marcos like, whoa, you're gonna give up that fast? I thought like you wanted me to go. But I think Marcos, knowing in his heart, he might like have a change of mind, and maybe last minute, maybe some of the villagers would be like, go, you should go help your friends or something. And yeah, he's explaining about like Weevil's mom, Bakin, and if Bakin was a former pirate of Whitebeard 40 years ago, like in my head, like I'm thinking of the Rocks did not include Whitebeard, right? The Rocks pirates only had probably the Rocks captain, Big Mom, and Kaido, and whoever else in there. But they didn't say that Whitebeard was part of the Rocks. So it can't be that. But they were on, I don't know if it's the Whitebeard pirate, but 40 years ago they were on the same team. Anyways, if you're gonna meet, so he has a message, and then so now they're going to Wano too, and then we get introduced to the Wano. The purpose of them secretly infiltrating the Wano kingdom is so then they can blend in. All of the government officials are under Kaido, so they have his protection. So they gotta go in, and they gotta like somehow like, you know, climb up to the top secretly, like naturally. But Robin, Usopp, and Frankie are doing their job. Frankie being a carpenter, Usopp being a salesman, Robin being a geisha. The emphasis of Kinemon is for them to do it like secretly and quietly. But, you know, Zorro is not the person to just sit there and see injustice happen in front of him. Unless he had specific orders maybe from Luffy to do it, but you see Zorro in the top knot, and he's supposedly do seppuku for being a street murderer, causing terror, disrupting the town, and when they see his sword, they think he is the grave robber of Ryuma's sword. And Zorro's just about to go like, farewell then, but before, and really quickly he just slices through that building. Zorro's main target was just the higher up dude. Like, you can see he slashed the building, but the other two people on the sides didn't get hurt. He just sliced through the building and the guy who took the sword. So we're already starting the Wano arc. Now this makes me think, are we gonna have the Wano arc and the Reverie arc side by side? Are we gonna like switch between them every so often? Or are we just gonna have a whole Wano arc and then have like a post Reverie at the end? Because I want to see what happens at the Reverie. Like, they might not show it. Like, we don't get any more information about Im-sama, just his introduction. Oh my god. And like, Nekomamushi and them are on their way soon. They're gonna have to blend in, but you know, they are like really strange looking creatures. Like, they couldn't even go into the peaceful village because they're like, oh, they look like scary creatures. So how are we gonna go inside of Wano without people being like, what the heck are they? We didn't see Momonosuke or Kanjiro or Raizo. So anyways, yeah, I have not gone back to look at Zou arc. So I do remember we had like different teams going to different places, like to find Marcos, to stay behind on Zou, to go to Wano, and then we're going to get Sanji, and then we're all gonna meet up at Wano later. Oh man, exciting chapter, exciting setup, but Zorro, man, he could not stay quiet. Anyways guys, that's it for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.